wonder murmur where whispers weave the heart.
Hello, little hearts. A new whisper begins. In a cozy little cottage, where the scent of cinnamon and warm bread lingered in the air, 1,000 stories lay waiting in a simple paper bag. Inside, a whole family of plump, fluffy marshmallows lived a quiet life. They were a happy bunch, bouncing and giggling as they dreamed of what lay beyond their paper walls. Their leader was a brave and chubby marshmallow named Marshy. He had the biggest heart and the most adventurous spirit of them all. "My friends," he announced one sunny morning, his voice a tiny squeak of excitement. "I believe there is a world beyond this bag, a world of pure sweetness, a place called Candyland. Who is with me on a quest?" A chorus of giggles and excited bounces erupted from the marshmallow friends. We are, they all squeaked. With a final unified bounce, they all tumbled out of the bag and onto the kitchen counter. They rolled and bounced, their soft bodies a blur of white against the dark wood. Their journey was long and perilous. They dodged a giant spoon, navigated a river of spilled milk, and finally landed on the floor with a soft thump. Their quest led them to a mysterious dark door in the cabinet, the candy drawer. "This is it," Marshy cried, his little marshmallow heart thumping with a brave new rhythm. "This is the gateway to Candyland." With a brave little hop, Marshy pushed the drawer open, and a world of pure magic unfolded before them. The air, which had been so boring in the kitchen, was now filled with the sweet scent of chocolate and sugar. They saw mountains made of delicious chocolate, rivers flowing with creamy caramel, and trees with branches of lollipop. "Wow, wow, wow," they all cried, their voices a happy chorus. "This place is sweeter than we ever imagined." The marshmallows, with Marshy leading the way, began their adventure. They rode on candy cane roller coasters, their fluffy bodies giggling as they spun and twirled. They floated down a chocolate waterfall, splashing and singing. They even had a marshmallow snowball fight, using soft, fluffy puffs of candy floss as snowballs. They were having the time of their lives. "I've never had so much fun," one of the friends squealed. "This is the best adventure ever." "I love it here," another one cried. But as the day went on, a terrible feeling began to creep into their perfect world. The sugar from the ground, the chocolate from the river, and the syrup from the lollipop trees began to stick to their fluffy bodies. They felt gooey and sticky, their bouncy giggles turning into strained, quiet wiggles. "Oh no," one of the friends cried, their voice filled with a sudden panic. "We're turning into one giant marshmallow." Their quest for adventure, which had been so much fun, was now a great danger. They were in danger of losing their very selves, of becoming a single, gooey mountain of fluff. "We have to go home," Marshy said, his voice now a firm, determined squeak. "We have to go back to the bag." With all their might, they bounced and rolled back through the candy drawer, their bodies now a clumsy, wobbly clump. They fell through the darkness and landed with a final sticky thump in the quiet comfort of their paper bag. They were home. They lay there for a long time, exhausted but safe. They were sticky and a little bruised, but they were still individual marshmallows. Their adventure had been wonderful, but it had also taught them a very important lesson: that too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. Later, the marshmallows, now clean and fluffy again, couldn't resist sharing their story. They told tales of chocolate waterfalls and candy cane races to all the other candies, making everyone's mouths water with delight. And from that day forward, kids all over the world knew the truth. They loved bouncy marshmallows, and they knew that the most wonderful stories are not the ones you read in a book, but the ones you go out and find for yourself. And that sometimes, after a great adventure, the best place to be is right back where you started, in the cozy comfort of your own home.
Wonder murmur, the story departs, yet the whisper imparts.